Hey guys, sorry it's been a while since I've been able to post a video, but YouTube and Facebook are just not being my friends right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to make two different videos, just because of like this new app thing that I'm gonna try out. Doesn't have enough memory for very long videos. So first let me talk about Ireland. So we had all last week off for half term, and then Friday I left for Ireland, and was so excited because, those of you that don't know, Ireland has always been like top of my list of places to go to. So the fact that I was getting to go and teach dance and do what I love to do was just total dream come true right there. So yeah, it was just incredible. So I get there, and the lady I'm staying with, Linda, she's just absolutely amazing. Made me fresh salmon and Irish potatoes for my first meal there, and it was delicious. We went to a park that it's just a normal walking park, but there just happens to be a castle there, no big deal. But apparently it was like, their smallest castle in the country, and I made like this huge deal. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, and she was just like, really? You're in England where there's castles like everywhere, but it's still just not, a common thing for Americans to just happen to be told like, oh, we'll go to the park and have a nice walk before dinner, and then there's just a castle there. So that was really cool. So then the workshop was on Saturday from 11 in the morning until like 5:15 in the afternoon, and I was teaching the whole day, and Friday night I go to bed and just came down with a terrible, terrible migraine, and I haven't had one like this, well, I haven't had one this bad ever, I don't think. So right before I went to bed, I took one of my heavy-duty migraine pills, but yeah, I didn't do anything, and usually I can just take one and I'm good. So I was up until about 5 a.m., didn't sleep at all, and but I had to wait, to eat, take another thing of medicine, so I went downstairs and ate some food at about 5 so that I could take some more medicine. And finally I fell asleep and slept for about 4 hours. But I woke up and I felt like 10 times better, but I still had like a little bit of a lingering headache. I was like, geez, this will be okay. Like, I was trying to stay positive, but just like, really, like, this is my dream come true right now, and I feel terrible. But I was okay, and then we get to the venue, and I just got hit again, and I was just like super nauseous, just head pounding, and sorry, I was reading, got a little message, and I get to the venue, and I'm just like feeling terrible, and I'm trying to like talk to these people, and because Irish people are so friendly and so talkative and just absolutely wonderful, and but the whole time I'm thinking, just control, don't puke over this person. Like, I just felt so sick, but, I wasn't making a deal out of it. I was just, like, trying to be in control of it. And I just started thinking, like, I bet you once I start teaching, I'm going to feel completely fine, because that's what I love to do. It's what I'm here to do, kind of thing. But I still had to wait another hour before I could take any more medicine. So I took some more medicine, and then sure enough, 11 o'clock came, they started introducing me, I started teaching, boom, felt completely fine. And it was just like one of those things, you just feel like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, this is it, this is what everything's about, just teaching and dancing for the Lord. And so I had planned the workshop for teenagers to adults. Get there, and it's elderly people. So the members of this organization are quite old, but that was one of the reasons why they brought me in, is they want to try to get younger people to start coming. But we had so much fun. So the youngest person was 27, and then it jumped to about 40, and then it went all the way up to 80 years old. The eldest member, she was 80 years old, still kicking it, still dancing, and just incredible. And all these people, like, even though they're older, they still consider dance their form of worship, and it's so beautiful. I just could not wipe the smile off my face the whole day. And so we did like creative movement, contemporary stuff at first, and just were exploring and doing some improv stuff. And then after lunch, which we got started 30 minutes late because we were all just talking. They're so talkative, it's wonderful. And I had planned hip hop, and I was like, I'm gonna stick with it. We're gonna have fun with this. And yeah, they were just, I had to like explain to them that the rap music was Christian rap, so it was okay. And they just walking around, doing their thing, getting their groove on, and it was just so much fun. We even did like a freestyle circle, and they're just going in, doing their thing. Just fantastic, just amazing. I just used fantastic and amazing in the same sentence. But yeah, it was great. And then the last session was like musical theater, and so my personal, favorite. And so for them too, like as soon as I turned on Gene Kelly and I used one of the songs from Godspell as their main like routine stuff. So they were just singing along and just loving it. And one of the ladies come up to me at the end and was like, when you said we were doing hip hop, I was thinking, oh no, like, I do not like hip-hop. She was, that was so much fun. Thank you so much. And I was like, you're welcome, anytime. So yeah, so they've asked me to come back, and so hopefully I'll get to go back in February before we start tour here. And yeah, so it was just absolutely wonderful. And then Saturday night, I had some of the best Indian food I've ever had in my life. And then I had to wake up at 5 a.m. to catch my plane home. Or, yeah, back here to London. And, yeah, and then I got back here and fell asleep and slept all day. But it was great. So, yeah, so that was my Ireland trip. It was just so wonderful. One of the ladies, actually, she was telling me, she was just very, like, confident as she was telling me this, but she was just like, you know what, I think, you just need to move here and open up a dance school. And she looks at the lady next to her and like, don't you think that's what you should do? Yeah, I think that's what you need to do. You just need to move here and just open up a dance school, because we really need that here. And, I mean, that is, running my own dance school is, always, like, opening up kind of like another Steps of Faith in Europe has always kind of been a dream of mine. And so I was like, I was all for it. I was like, well, if that's what the Lord wants me to do, then I will gladly do it. So just something to pray about and think about, even if it's just me helping to plant something and not be there, for the rest of my life, but just helping to start something for them would just be amazing. So we'll see what God has in store, but just a wonderful country, beautiful people, and yeah, so it was great. Thank you for all your prayers. Enemy was out to get me with that migraine, man, but yeah, Lord prevails. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to stop this video and then make another one, just talking about this past week, because some exciting stuff happened. So I love you guys, and I guess I'll talk to you soon. Bye.